So let's like for instance, there's a there's a very broad understanding of what to do to increase scores. From my point of view, I feel like a lot of districts and a lot of states are doing the opposite of
Hmm.
what. And so I understand why people have a conspiracy about this.
Yes.
But let's take California, for instance. To California and the teachers I spoke to, which they were mostly from LA Unified District, they don't give below a D anymore. If you don't answer one question, if they hand you a test and you ball it up and throw it in a trash can, you get a D. You cannot fail. So how do you, at the end of the year, how does a college, besides maybe the SAT or the ACT, how do you figure out if a student is ready for college
Right.
when they have never had to really get any grades?
Yeah.
It gets even worse because some of the districts have now instituted where a homework assignment, a test, a project, a report, you have the entire year to hand it in.
Wow.
Yeah. And do you have kids?
I have three.
I have mine are in their 20s now, so I've gotten through what I thought was the hardest part.
Yeah.
Turns out that might not be true,
I'm with
but
you.
it's just different set of problems now. It's not the old ones. But
Yeah.
the what the teachers I spoke to said is that the kids go, "Oh, I don't have to do it right now. I'll save it all and do it towards the end of the year." But then they
Wow.
never get it done because they forgot or it's too much that they have heaped upon themselves at the end of the school year, and they're not. I talked to someone at the district level about this, and they said, well, we don't want to stress them out by telling them it has to be done by Friday. And I said, well, but that's kind of how the world works.
It
Like when
does.
I was working for a company, they didn't tell me, you've got 12 months
Yeah.
to turn in your reports. I had to have them in by a deadline.
Right.
And that seems logical to me. Another